So today, first time I heard such a big voice. Okay.
Pillar sounds, that is something which need to be controlled. And the main thing is in your presentation, if you want to develop confidence, you have to develop the ability to present extempore. Now, why did I ask you to write out the points? You pick up one point, look at the point, and then elaborate it while observing the audience. In your case, you were only reading out. You didn't look at the audience probably even once. That's one thing which you need to improve. The thing is that it is only your first effort.
Right.
But nothing prevents you from practicing this activity every day or every alternative day. After all, it takes only 7 minutes. What you can do is, tomorrow is a Sunday. But in terms of your body language, how did you feel? Did you look nervous?
Yes.
Did he look nervous?
I thought his body language was okay.
Yes.
But body language, I was something doing like that.
But I'll tell you, compared to some of the other presenters, your body language was very positive.
Body language was good, voice was good.
Yeah. Body language good.
If you can focus on speaking sentences, see, this is the one thing which all of us need to improve. We need to consciously try to do three things. For improving your English, do three things. Think sentences, speak sentences, write sentences. Even for people who are really good in English, it's not a habit. And when do you know that it's not a habit? When you start using filler words, filler sounds. Or sometimes, as in your case, Kiran, you start one sentence and before you have finished that sentence, you start another sentence. So make sure that whatever your point you are trying to convey, it is crisply, clearly conveyed in a sentence. The sentence is concluded, it is finished, and only then you go on to the next sentence. If you only keep this thought in mind, your communication will start moving in that direction. Loud reading is also a way by which you can improve it. And the other thing is, all of us, if we want to speak good English, this is what we tell our English speaking students, we have to increase the usage of the language. If you are using 20% English and 80% Hindi, it will be more difficult to speak English.
I am using 5% English and 95% other
English. English.
while speaking.
Now see, if it is good for your clients, well, no problem. But if you want to take your communication to the next level, then language improvement is also as important as improvement in personal speech.
Sorry to interrupt. Not so good. They need improvement. And problem is we don't find time, or we don't make time on our off days or Sundays. Family kind of CD or cassettes available, which will not the language learning programs for non-speakers. We are already speak, but are there any educational programs available on CDs or cassettes which you can just recommend to us and we can buy, and then when we are in train, plane, bus, etc., traveling by bus, traveling by train, we are doing that a lot. So that time we can,
I'll tell you, I think this is a question which had originally come from Ida when she asked that will we provide a CD or not. In our English speaking class, when we conduct spoken English training, and I'm also one of the spoken English trainers, I tell the students one thing, that I am conducting this English speaking class not to talk to you in English, but I want to listen to you talking to me in English. That is, I am here not to talk to you, I am here to listen to you. There are many CDs in the market, but then again you will keep on listening to the CDs. Listening, no doubt, is one important part of improving your language. But the real improvement comes through practice. That is, you do more of the speaking. Now, sir, allow me to finish the point. If you really want to improve your English, you create an environment where, okay, not 95% or not 5%, maybe you transform the ratio to 50-50. Do half the work, half the time you speak in English, half the time you speak in Hindi. It will start the process of improvement. I say this particularly the ability to speak sentences, the ability to find the right words at the right time. Now that is also a challenge. Vocabulary building again is not something that you learn from the CDs. Because your vocabulary is very technical, it's very industry specific. As you had mentioned in your email, the quality of products, the kind of products which you offer are very niche segment. There are few other players who are offering these kind of products. If that is the case for your products, that would also be the case for the terminologies, the vocabularies which you use.
Technically we are okay. Technical words we know.
I'm sure you do know the technical words, but then you still need to make English sentences out using those technical words. The formation of sentences using those technical words may still be posing a challenge. What I mean to say is simply that if you are making a presentation, at this moment, can you talk for 1 hour to the client only in English using all the technical words? Maybe, maybe not.
Can we?
With the help of presentation,
We have presentation, so we can do. Yeah. I think Ajit, no problem. No? That is
So
routine for us.
in case if you can do that, then further you need to improve on your sentence formation ability. This is something which again comes out of practice. Now what do I mean by that? The technical terms, your domain knowledge is really in place. But again you need some action words, verbs for making the sentences. When you focus on those, your communication, your expression will improve. Let me give you an example. I have been for the several years, I have been saying one thing, that I talk in English, I express myself in English, I communicate in English, I say whatever I have to in the English language. Now these are 4 sentences conveying the same idea. The main advantage is if I get stuck for one word, I am able to make another sentence. The ability to express myself does not stop. That gives a lot of confidence, that gives fluency, that gives a flow, and that gives an ability to speak in English in a manner that I am able to engage my audience. The same thing is expected from salespeople. After all, if you are into consultative selling, you have to make the client talk. You have to make the client do more of the talking, and you have to do more of the listening. But again, that will also depend upon your level of comfort in the language. Again, if your language of communication is only Hindi and Marathi, maybe you don't have to worry about that. Then you just focus on the voice modulation aspects. But in case you have some customers, some clients, with whom the preferable language of communication is English, then you may like to consider what else.
I agree, and in fact, I'm very keen that our communication skills improve, because I think that almost all of our staff have the potential to rise to GM level or vice president level or director level. Okay, but I fear that we will be held back. One factor will be lack of proper English communication skill. So this is my fear. So that is why we are trying to make
Now see, the important thing from your perspective, and I'm not talking about Mr. Thiru, but everyone else here, that you have him as your role model in terms of communication, where his language skills are at the moment. You have heard his presentation, you have also viewed his video recording. Why don't we all aspire to reach his level of communication? That is the sentence formation ability, the confidence with which the sentence is spoken. And it's not something that has been built in one day. It has come through years of practice and experience. But the important thing is time is on your side.
Time is on this.
And the best time to start is now. And the best place to start is this organization where the environment is facilitated. It's a very conducive learning environment if you ask me. You can't ask for anything more than this. If you want to learn, grow, improve and develop as an individual, as a professional. When you bring about the improvement, and I tell you that you set yourself a time frame of about 1 or 2 months. At the end of 1 or 2 months, you do a review. If you feel you are moving in the right direction, continue to think on these terms, follow these practice exercises. Otherwise, you can find something else or better. But I do feel that if you get involved in this, then you will set yourself on the path of improvement. You will also start developing insights on how to communicate better in every situation. And that is, believe me, a really good feeling when you are able to help yourself. The good thing is everyone is here to help out each other. So that is also one very positive thing which is working in your advantage.
I have one question. We want to make this thing a habit, in the sense that now we have taken training from you. A few weeks ago, Kiran attended some course, so he is going to make a summary of what he learnt. Then we keep on working on this. Then after about 3 months, I want maybe one more.
So in fact, as I mentioned, typically this kind of training should at least be for 2 days.
Okay.
One day we focus on the voice aspects, which is just like you have a stage 1 and a stage 2.
Okay.
The stage 1 covers your basic voice and speech aspects. Whatever are the difficulties in your verbal communication, those handicaps, those roadblocks, they are taken care of first. Then comes the second stage, the presentation skills and the public speaking activity.
Okay.
In today's session, for various reasons, we have focused mainly on the voice and speech aspects. If we get another opportunity for training, we will focus on the presentation skills aspect. In that training program, we will also cover techniques on how to make meetings interactive, how to engage people. We have some inputs on interpersonal skills. We have certain ideas and suggestions which we can offer on building rapport, positively influencing people. Things which come at the second level where your communication, it goes beyond the basic stage. So that is something which we would like to share in another training opportunity.
Kekhalaji, we should take some more training.
In fact, that program will be, most of that program will be conducted by my senior. Mr. Satish Kakri will be a more competent, he is the competent person to conduct that training program, and I'm sure he will be able to spend more time with you. Today he had some more participants to it. He had a training elsewhere. So kindly look at that and
we have those information for their another program, presentation skills program.
I could send you the details.
Okay, please.
A write-up about the second level of this program, something that will continue.
Basically, these especially required for managers and me, because
Yes.
we make technical presentation and want to
Some
make that-
inputs on team building, on
Yeah.
leadership skills, interpersonal skills, influencing people. These are things when your voice and speech improves, then you feel like moving forward, going further and progressing faster. So the suggestion is that if maybe this month of September, the remaining, whatever remains, the coming month of October, if you focus on your voice, speech and communication, then you'll feel like grasping more inputs.
ठीक है जी. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I would like to thank Mr. Trihan and the entire team for
Thank you.
having invited us.
We really enjoyed and learned. Really learned. When we asked you, we did not know it will be so rich. Okay, it is quite rich.
So would you like to offer your inputs since you are on?
So, so I think this program was really good for us, and now it is up to us to work hard, practice, and realize its full potential. So
Thank you very
there
much.
is a lot of scope for improvement with us, and I think we will improve.
Thank you.
And next time we report to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Great.